It's not a real conversation if you don't know what you're saying. So we have organs. Human beings are just pretty much, they are a conglomeration of organs, right? They all have their intellectual achievement there. They are working, whether you know it like it or not. How it's working is none of your business. It's just working, isn't it? And so that's the organism, right? Ism means something. I would like to contemplate this deeply, and you should too. You can look it up. They're called, there's prefixes and suffixes. Suffixes go at the end, and prefixes are found in the beginning of words. Words that will point at something in reality. That is an experience that we all can have if we pay attention. We just use our five senses and look. So we use your organs. So we have an organism. It's interesting to find out, like, what does ism mean? Really try to think, like, because I know, like, it comes with criticism, like, not doesn't come with the word, but ism. Think of all the words with ism, and then try to figure. You can look it up. See, the main word that I see in the word ism is is. So what I think it means is just that the happenings of. It's here. There's also, like, itty, itty. It is the one word there, and then the word why. The symbol Y is suggesting just this is a tap into flow. Itty. It's like shitty. But itty, uh, shitty. If you look at that, that's not a good example. See, there's like city, or what else? Synchronicity. Things that you can just now you can put itty on it. Like, come on, help me out. But anyway, getting back to organic, ick. See, it's important to know your suffixes and then look at what they mean by organism, organic, organization. See, in church, they have an organist. I'm pretty sure it's replacing something that is more important than just having music there. You can have a harp. You don't have to have an organist. And why do you call it an organ? Well, there's pipe organs. Is there another name? But some reason they decided that thing in there is called an organ. But I suspect, and this is not a wild, far out thing. It's probably like the joke's on you, and look how funny we are. Because sex is a higher learning tool. Your genitals, everything is really, but you can be a higher learning tool just as just being a being, and then there you are. You tap into it, you're like, huh. Oh, oh. Pretty soon, see, what you're supposed to do is you tap into the truth and you feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good. It's just, even though you're dying, if you've tapped into the truth, you're like, this feels good. It's hard to explain that, but go to Scorpio, find out what's happening with transformation and the process we're going through as life, the real life. I'm not talking about your binary processing that says chugging for a future and that you're kind of moving from a past. You're like, never did you get to real life yet. And sometimes it happens like about 40 seconds before your last breath, which, avoid those priests that come in to snag that. That's your fucking only time. And they're going to sit there and go, blah, 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 and don't come back here again. Try not to. Try to be here now. Go up there and say, excuse me? Really? Can I try this again, but can I remember everything next time and then go tell these people, would you stop? Really? Be the one that does that and then carry your cross. Yeah, let the murderer go. And until the monetary system is abolished, never judge a single soul. Oh, I just need to be taken out. No, no. What I mean is just let's go for a drive. I need a friend. I need a real friend. A real friend. Ah, I'm beginning to think that it's just, what an illusion, right? Not for me. Did Jesus have any friends? I think some of the story goes, no, well, there were people. There were a lot of people. I know, no, that's the way I want it, you know. But can you take care of us better? Don't throw us to the sharks over there. Can you stand up and fight for something? We're not standing up and fighting for you for anything. We're just making statements here. We're being who we are. You either agree or disagree. You can be with it or you can't. Or what are you doing out there with anybody at all? Anyway, huh? Asking for a 2-year-old. I wanted to get to talking about our language and how weird. Look at it. There's ism, ick. Ick is like ish, right? It's ishis. It's ishis. Believe it or not, that's a word. You can look it up. What does ishis mean? It means to be is like. Is like? And all of this is a metaphor. Meta, or you have an alternative, just go to the real thing. What the fuck are we talking about? Organ. Why? Why? Why did they replace the organist with an organist? Because we want to stick to the story of baby Jesus coming in. Somehow it got here, don't you think? Somehow the actual, I mean, they always talk, they are so into the baby Jesus, but they never point at how did it happen? How does the little organism pop into the arms of people all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Find out, trace it back. You know, might help the church a little bit too, because there's still a lot of problems. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of money going into it, and then, but why does it? I'm only trying to help stuff. I want to get back to like, let's get into the word organization. Ization. Oh my God, there's always a shun there, and then ization does come in, like civilization. Um, Tons of izations, but I can't think of the one. Think with me, please. Eyes. The Z, you know what the Z really is at the end? It's just you're dead. Really, it's the buzz. Do you hear that? Do you hear that hum? Zzz, there you go. You've made it clean into the electrical current out there. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, really, what does this? Let's do it. Buzz Z. What word stands with Z? Because a lot of times you can see why it's even there. See, the Z is actually an upside. Is a turned around N, and the N stands for neurology. It's a half baked connection. It's just a wiring, and then there's other connection that's needed, and that full connection looks like a W or an M, and full on connection is W and M together, and it's just a wave, and now you have like a heartbeat, neurons. Just kidding. Get out of here, will you? I'm gonna start thinking about this fantasy of mine about organs. There's a possibility that something comes through organs. No, they say that we have organs. There are. Hey, the most obvious one to me for a kid They try, it's like, out of all the organs, we need to, by the time they get in school, they're going to try and give you a sexual education. And I don't know about you, but I'm like, this is a weird part of the. I think it's mainly for the teachers to, you know, keep it stuffy, or really just to start undoing their fucking coats. However they're doing it, it's like, can't find a happy medium with that at any time, because who hasn't already experienced it by then, unless you were raised inside of a highly non-human setting where you can't explore yourself, and somebody sees you, they're like, no. Too bad. Oh my god. But that's normal for a lot of things. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something else. No, you're fucking fucked for the rest of your life. Just one no at a certain point where you had the right to do something. No, and they don't know that hyper learning stage. What you hyper learn there is that no for the rest of your fucking life. Thanks a lot. Never do that to a kid. Go slap yourself in the face. Go find something to do worth looking at. Masturbate. Just kidding. I say just kidding, and I don't like it either. It actually means us ID in. Do you get it? Huh? No? Just kidding? No, Satan! um, just energy, folks. It's just energy. I have a ton, and I don't want to hurt myself or anybody over just having just pure energy. They do not let us express. If you do, you're considered crazy. If you want to do anything constructive, you don't have the money to do it, right? You don't have the resourcing. People are laughing at you. It's like, oh, and now you want something? Well, let me plug you first, and now you can get anything done because I get mine done. I get mine done. I was thinking about selling my place, but I don't think that life is worth a damn without sharing with somebody genuinely. So I need a really good partner, but they have to be as up in the air as I am. Maybe they sell out too. We put our money together and we go into business, buy other land somewhere else. I'm totally open for that. Me, the money thing, not really interested in it. Like I said, if that person is business savvy and we can make money with that money, all I want is a BMW motorcycle with a really decent guitar on my back. That's all I want. Oh, and of course we live together. That's hours. I'm into the hours thing. I'm into it now. I mean, I do it. Unfortunately, I'm like, well, who wants to do hours? And I do it with people, but they're like, yeah. I mean, they're little rats stealing from you. They don't. Narcissists don't know how that the time that they spend with you. See, my great grandpa used to say, and now I understand it. And he was coming from a place of, well, there's people that will waste your fucking time. And people that will steal time from you will steal anything. That's what he used to say. It's the most valuable thing because it takes it's see, they don't understand the process of life at all. They don't understand anything. So there's where you're left agitating, trying to explain down to the T a lot of things, and after a while you're exhausted and you're like, why am I with this person that doesn't get anything at all, right? And having said this, you probably thought you were the narcissist the whole time because they turn it around on you. Oh, you're so, you're so you're so, you think you're perfect. They keep drilling in on you. It's a secret battle or it's out in the open. They openly hate each other if they're all narcissists. In the same room, they sit there and talk to each other, and it's like, we don't live like this. These people are locked, and it's like, it's warlock. It's like they don't know that they never had a way out or something. I don't know. It's called hives and dens full of these slithering fucking things, and they're like, how are we gonna get energy? I don't get it from you.